Thank you for all of the support on today's video, guys. I really highly appreciate it. Everybody that has watched me, go from silver to platinum, go from $30 a day to $200 a day. It looks like this is the morning ritual the last few days, is walk into this Krispy Kreme, get a coffee, and get a donut. But today, I'm not getting a donut. I'm just gonna get myself a coffee, and then we're gonna go hit the road. Right now, it's skin o'clock. Wow, look at that tan line right there. Charging my watch. It didn't charge last night. It fell off the charger, so I've got to charge it right now. So like I said, grab this coffee, go out there for platinum status. Let's go kill it today. Let's shoot for that 200. One last pit stop before DoorDash gets turned on here, and that's the Speedway. Time to get a little bit of gas. And, life's good. All bills are paid. Every dollar made from here on out till the 1st of the next month is all profit. Starting it off with the Starbucks coffee. We're picking up $7.75 on the first run. Coffee time, drop off, Starbucks. Hey, check this out. Bring a jar, take a jar with flowers in it. I'll fill them up. Love your neighbors. Free flowers. Dude, that is you know what? That's cool. Like in Vegas, we have this thing where people will put out things for books. So like, there'll be like a little library inside a neighborhood, and you could just you could just open up the box, and it's like, take a book, leave a book. This one says, ring this thing, and then she's gonna meet me out here. So top right of the screen is what I got paid. Should be $7.75. Well, all you haters were right. Today was just complete fail. It was just luck yesterday that I was making money off of platinum, because I've turned on the app. I've been out here for 2 hours and I made $7. Now we're working on a $6. The Melt is where we gotta go to right now. So let's go grab the Melt for $6. The Melt. Never had it before. Smells kind of good. I'm getting hungry here. Have to eat pretty soon. Dropping off at these nice, beautiful apartments right here. It says I gotta go to the letter E. So let's go ahead and find out where letter E is at. It says it's on this side. Maybe it's upstairs and maybe it's downstairs. Always 100% of the time, go to the wrong side. It's gotta be upstairs here. All right, top right's what I got paid. Dropping off this order. Nice. All right, sometimes you get a bit of a slow start in the day. Or maybe it's good. It's market specific. I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, that's why. That's why you don't get orders in your zone. Durr. Well, I took one order from the Melt, so they're like, you like the Melt? Let's send you back there. $14.50. We got to go here and Mendocino Farms. Let's head into Mendo here. Grab this second half of the order. First half of the drop-off is going to be the Melt. So let's just go ahead and please leave at the door. Hey, look, they've already got it propped open for me. Yeah. Enjoy that. A little bit of a business drop-off for Mendo. I gotta find E. Perfect, right away. No, I can't read. I need to go to M, not E, and there's N up there, so I'm gonna guess it's upstairs. And top right of the screen is what I got paid for dropping off both of these orders. Hopefully we can grab another one right after this. I'm getting a little bit low on energy, I'll be honest here. I didn't get the best of sleep last night either, because my computer totally crashed as I was rendering the video down. It added like an hour of time to my editing, which was just like, ugh, it really sucked. I didn't get to bed till like 1:45, 2 o'clock or something like that. So let's get this dropped off right here, and you guys enjoy. Thank you. Energy time. Headed into Urban Place here to grab a little bit of grub for myself. I'm definitely low on energy. Need to get some in me to be able to grind through this. Today's not looking so good. Maybe all the haters are right. Maybe it's just the Sephora save the day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my lunch for today. Nice little salad, some garlic bread, a tossed Caesar salad. Yum, yum, yum. I bet a lot of you didn't think I was gonna eat a salad. I bet a lot of you didn't think I was gonna eat a salad because I'm always eating fast food, right? All done. I know there's a little bit left there, but I don't really like tomatoes. I did eat like about half of them or so. And yeah, yum, yum, yum. That's probably gave me about 15% energy. I don't know how people get filled off of this stuff. Definitely need some protein or something. I didn't get chicken. I was gonna get salmon. That plate's like $20, and I'm gonna pay $20 for a salad and some salmon. No way. All right, time to get some deliveries in here. Got the app back on. Might turn on Uber. I mean, it is 2 o'clock right now, so 2 to 4 dead time. But then again, it's kind of been dead the whole day for me right now. Let's see what happens. Chick-fil-A is gonna be our next victim here. $7 run. It's a $2.20 something right now. I hope it really picks up in the afternoon here. Chick-fil-A, please leave at my door. I remember my house in California had this same red tile everywhere in the backyard and the front yard, and brick walls, just like that, the little brick walls. I actually landed my head on the corner of one when I was like 4 years old and chipped my head open. It wasn't good. Enjoy it, thanks. I know what happened today. at all those people thinking this zone sucks. And then I made a video where you made $200 in the zone. It happened just like in Las Vegas. Everybody thought Northwest sucked. You can't make any money. Showed me make $250 a day. Now that zone is gray 24/7. You can't even get in that zone unless you're like platinum. Scheduling is a non-existent in that place also. So it's probably what just happened here. You know, people watch that video and they're like, oh shit, let me go over where Richard's at. Let me go follow the lion real fast. All little rats. Heading into the donut company or something right now. We gotta pick up some donuts. Trash offer, $6.25 for $1. I mean, $1 for 1 mile. So at least it's like, you know, I think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 negative orders since I've been here. Other than that, they've all been positive for me. I just gotta find this place real quick, go drop this off, make our $6.25, and hopefully we can stay busy here. It's like a pizza, but it's 25 mini donuts. They were like little minis too, like little poppers. You just eat one at a time in one bite. And I think there's one big reason why I'm not getting catering orders and like consistent ones also. It's because out here in California, there's a new stat that's different than in Vegas, and it's an on-time stat that you have. And since Vegas has earned by time, when I want to do the no-tip deliveries, I can milk each one of them and make 10, 15 bucks per delivery by making that person wait, you know, 35, 45 minutes to an hour or so for their food. But Vegas doesn't ding us for that if we're late on it. They don't care. But out here in California, because Prop 22, they're definitely paying attention to all of that. And when I got here, I had an 84% on-time delivery, which means I was late on 16 of them out of the last rolling 100. So right now I'm only at an 86%. I gotta do a shit ton more. And if I can get them done, I think that's a determining factor of why I'm not seeing the catering orders. And the one that I did, which was that steak 48, it was a good order. It was like $17.75 for 7 miles, but it wasn't a plus order or nothing like that. It was like what I consider the bottom barrel catering orders. So it kind of sucks that I gotta grind through this on-time delivery and work that up. And I'm thinking once I get into the 90s, then I could potentially start seeing those deliveries, because they're definitely not giving it to me because they think I'm a slow driver. And I'm not here in California. I'm just a slow driver in Vegas when the people don't want to tip. So I make sure that I get paid for my time, right? Now, I might have to come back out here another week, or I might extend my time just a little bit out here, maybe until the 31st or so. But I don't know. Really haven't decided yet. Let's keep moving. Hey, I had to drop off in that building yesterday. Now I gotta go across the street to this building to drop off. And the jets are flying over. Nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Get a hurrah. Enjoy your mini donuts. $24.92 is the next offer. That's what it says. You're gonna make $24.92 if you press accept on this offer, Sin City. Do you want to do that? I did. So we're gonna go into this business called Lush. Never been there before. Looks like a chick store. I don't know. I looked at the items just a little bit. Don't really know what they are. Like soap bars. I don't even know. I don't even want to say, because I'm gonna look like an idiot once I walk in there, and they're totally not even that. So let's find this location real fast. Should be just in front of me to the right, and then we'll grab everything. Look at all these cool items like bath bombs and stuff like that. That's what this store was. I grabbed $200 worth of product out of here, and I just got to get the receipt. Right now we're having a problem getting the receipt set up. Oh look, it's like a giant cake. How cool is that? This place is pretty cool. Like everything, topicals, I think, just skincare, hair care. Pretty wild. As I was doing the shop and pay for Lush, it gave me a tender greens going the same direction. $5.25 add-on. This order just turned into like 31 something bucks. Nice. More red bricks. This one says, please just leave at the door. Yes, we will. Hey, those things are pretty cool. Little froggies everywhere. Thanks. More apartments. Gotta love them. Gotta love the apartments. All right. Gotta drop off at the front door here. This nice little Lush box. It's kind of a Lush bag, not a box. Hey, go away. I will. Give me a moment to just drop off your goodies, and then I'm out of here. Thanks. I've come to a pretty solid conclusion here that I won't be able to get any catering orders in no matter what zone I go to. It won't matter. My on-time delivery is way too low to be able to even see those. And it took me 96 hours, and it just kind of clicked today. And I was like, all right, today should be a good day. I definitely should get caterings. I positioned myself in the best spot for caterings. I've done it before here. I'm not like new to it. I know exactly where to be and how to be and what to be and when to do, right? But 0 caterings. And then I see that the volume of the orders is not there either. And if I do get one, it's a shitty ass apartment or it's a business. And that's generally when you're bottom barrel, that's the type of shit you get. You're not gonna go to nice houses and, you know, drop off good catering orders or make it easy, right? So I think I'm gonna leave this zone, because this zone that I'm in right now only has about 12,000 people in it or so. And, you know, I'm normally used to dashing in a zone that has 160,000 people in it. So I still am rooting for myself, pat myself on the back, that even in a zone with 12,000, 14,000 people, I was still able to make $200 in one day. And that's like, I don't know, I just want to say 1/32nd. I know it's not, but let's just hypothetically say I did it in 1/32 of the same of the population and was able to do it. So I'm gonna shoot over to Lake Forest. You guys know that live out there, you guys know, right? And I know that's a good zone, way more volume of people, restaurants, and I should be able to take a lot more trash there, which should earn me a higher, you know, wage for the day. And I'm gonna have to do some work in Las Vegas and make sure that I don't exploit the hell out of our earn by time out there to get more money, because that really put a damper on what I could have earned out here in California. I didn't know. Hey, you live, you learn, you go through it. That won't happen again on my next California trip. So I think I'm gonna finish it up last 3 days, the weekend, in a busier place to give me potential more money. And hopefully that works out. If not, you know, whatever, I don't really give a shit. I'm out here just to have fun anyway. And I'm gonna make sure that I grind back home, because the volume is so much greater where I live, that I'm gonna grind the shit out of that and make sure that my on time is 100% or close to, you know, 90, 98, 99, 100. I'll get it as close as fucking possible, right? And then halfway through next month, give it like probably 2 weeks, maybe around the same time, maybe like the 20th, 21st or so of next month, that I'll come back out here to California and I'll do zones again. I don't know if I'll hit the same zones. I probably will, just because I really like this area down here. Like if I was to move to California, I'd probably move to SD, because I just think this is like the nicest and coolest area. But enough rambling, right? Let's see what other bullshit I can get today. We'll finish it out, and then I'll be in a new city tomorrow morning, and we'll go through some more, you know, crap out there, some more torture, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm just having fun out here, and hopefully, you know, hopefully I can hit at least $1,000, you know. Earnings are just complete trash out here, but the reason why it's complete trash is because right now in the system, I'm considered a trash driver. Trash stats, trash driver, trash deliveries is what you're gonna get. And I totally put that together just now. I'm looking for a bathroom right now. I gotta go tinkle. I wanna use the little girl's room. I'll give you guys a kind of perfect example right now. It's 5:56. And for those of you that live out in Las Vegas, you know DoorDash and Uber Eats both do this. The last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes of an hour, they just send you just complete bullshit consistent. You'll see the 2, 3, 4s, 2, 3s, 4s, 5s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and you'll get fucking 15 orders to 20 orders in like the last 5 minutes of the hour. And right now, not one order. I've got DoorDash, whatever. I've got DoorDash and Uber Eats on, and I'm not seeing one order. And I know that's because my on-time delivery here is the most important stat in California because of Prop 22. And they're gonna 100% hold you back from earning or exploiting or trying to earn more minutes on each delivery. And that makes a lot of sense. You know, if I was running the money out here and trying to make it work and I wanted to save dollars, I'd do the same fucking thing. I'd restrict everybody from delivering and only give it to the people that are doing it the best way and the fastest way. All right, working on the next order here, $10.50 for some tender greens. Back to that location. This one's dropping off at a 2-star hotel. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tough pill for me to swallow, knowing that I came to California ill-prepared, but that's what happens. When you're not prepared, you're not gonna get what you want. But this is good because this gets a game plan for me together after I leave here for the next few weeks to make sure that I get my stats back up, get everything nice and kosher. And then when I come back down here, I should definitely be able to, you know, take advantage of the way these orders are delegated to the drivers. Just unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it this week. And I already know the next 3 days are going to be similar to this. It's not going to change. It's going to be just about the same, no matter what zone I really go to. It's just I want more volume, so I'll probably take a lot crappier, like there'll probably be all Little Caesars when I go to the other zone, you know, Little Caesars, Arby's, Burger King, it'll be all fast food orders. We'll probably hardly ever see a good order, but I'm okay with that. Just let me rephrase that. I'm looking forward to a shitty ass weekend. It's gonna be great. All right, let's get this dropped off to this customer in a 2-star hotel. and let's move on to the next crap order. Well, I mean, this isn't really crap. This is $10.50 for like 4.5 miles. So in all reality, that's like a good mileage, right? But you wait an hour and a half for an order, it's not good. Order dropped off. Customer was nice enough to meet me right outside here, and I just handed it to her. That's what I got paid for dropping off that order. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think I need to fix my attitude. I was getting a little sour. I just a little disappointed in myself because I am not known for, well, I'm not usually a person to not be prepared. I usually have all of my ducks in a row. But this trip, I'm gonna have to admit it, the haters were completely correct about yesterday. Sephora saved the day, and that's only because I think all of the highest stated drivers were declining those orders, because that's what I would have done if I was one of those drivers, because I know that, like, you know, a $13.75 14 item Cheesecake Factory's coming in, so there's no point in taking that shit one when you could be dropping off a $65 Cheesecake Factory. I'm right there with those guys, because that's what I do in Vegas. I keep the other dashers busy on BS while I go take the good ones, right? Oh, it's definitely a tough pill to swallow. Got to work on those stats. Let's see what else we can make for tonight. I think I'm sitting at $80 at 6:30 right now. Complete trash right there. And I've got a little bit of a drive ahead of me tonight. I'm gonna head to a different zone, and it's like an hour and a half away or so, maybe almost 2 hours away. So I think I might wrap this up pretty soon here and just go ahead and mix the numbers down and then get my ass over to that other zone. So when I wake up in the morning time, I'm ready to go instantly. I'll do DoorDash and Uber Eats when I'm out there, and I'll just consistently do that throughout the weekend and see how well or how much I can scrape up from Lake Forest. So that's the new plan. Hope you guys are with me on it. Next order pickup here is going to be Din Tai Fung, and this is what I'm supposed to be taking on every one of my orders. This one is a catering. We'll see what it turns into once I drop it off. Din Tai Fung drop off time here. Just please leave right up to my door. Yes, we will. There's your packages. Oh, set that down a little bit nicer right there. Got a drink in my hand too. And your drink right there. And enjoy. Thank you so much for the order. $36, right? Not bad, but I'm not gonna let the zone bait me like that. I know that's a really good offer and it was a good catering offer, but I won't get them consistently because I know of my on-time rating is bad. Just the luck of it to get one in like, well, that was the second one in 4 days, right? And really, let's just call it like halfway through Tuesday, I think I got platinum. That was Tuesday night, and I got one catering order, but it wasn't very good. All of Wednesday didn't receive one catering order. It's Thursday right now, and it's 7 o'clock at night, and I got that one catering order. It would be naive of me to think that to go back to that zone to get more and more of them. It's not going to happen like that. So give me a few moments here. I need to feed myself is what I want to do. And because I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me to get back to get to the new zone that I'm going to drive for tomorrow. Like I said, I'll do Uber Eats and DoorDash out there. But give me a few moments here just to prepare myself. I'll mix down the final numbers, and yeah, I'll see you guys just in a moment here. It's 7:13, and I'll go ahead and mix some numbers, but I'm going into this place called Porky Land Mexican Grill. No idea what I'm gonna get there, but it sounds good, and I know I'm gonna eat something. You live, you learn. That's what I got from today, right? Understood kind of how it's happening out here, why I'm not getting what I should expect to get. It's not like I'm owed it or anything, but I want to say I get a feeling of how these programs work. Obviously, I don't know how they work 100%, but I've been doing this a long time, and I understand the type of stores I'm going to and this type of locations, like house locations, apartments, businesses that you drop off at, and working myself through these tiers. I've been at the bottom, I've been at the top. And I know what it is to get, these kind of certain orders. And this one was, call it the unicorn for the 4 days that I've been out here. That's not going to stay consistent, but that's a good way for them to hang that carrot in front of you and, jabate you a little bit. You're not going to do it to me. You can't jabate a jabater, right? So I'm going to throw up totals right here. $120 is what I made. Now, I did start at like 11 o'clock today. It's 7:10 or something like that. So in, 8 hours, $120. That's not even $15 an hour. Don't even get me started on the wear and tear. And not only that, like I had to pay for my own gas out here. Like DoorDash doesn't pay for gas. I had no idea about that. I'm just being facetious here. Time for me to eat this food. Time for me to shoot over to Lake Forest, or Orange County is where it's gonna be. I'm gonna do DoorDash and Uber Eats out there. I really do appreciate every single one of you that have stuck around this far into the video and have been following me on this trip. If you guys are brand new here and you've made it this far, wow. congratulations, thank you. Please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you can like this type of content, you know. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace. Come on, you guys didn't think I wasn't going to show you what I got to eat. I got some steak, carne asada, fajitas, corn tortillas, a little bit of a beverage right there. This is definitely going to be good. Does that look good to you? I'll see you guys in OC.